What is up, guys? Not gonna lie, my motivation lately has just been, with everything that's happened in the last month or so in my day-to-day life, it's just been hard for me to kind of focus. But something clicked the other night, and I feel like I'm more back on track where I was before October hit. So I don't want no more of that junk in November. Okay, let's leave that behind. But this isn't going to be a normal video, not that I'm ever normal, but I'm not really talking about my writing or anything like that. I more just want to talk to you guys about what I was thinking about the other night at 2 a.m. when I'm up, because I'm usually always up at 2 a.m. it seems. I don't really know why. My brain just can't shut it down. But the other night at 2 a.m., I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, and it's dead silent other than my dog snoring. But I'm thinking, time doesn't exist. It doesn't. It's something that was made up by us, and in my opinion, it was made to put a ceiling on what a person can accomplish. Like, they only give you so many hours in the day to work, and they only give you so many hours in the night to sleep, to stifle your creativity to fit into the society norms. Like, you work during the day, you sleep at night. Now, trust me, I've worked night shift and stuff like that, but to fit into the norms, you work one half, you sleep the other half. So, some of you right now are going to be like, oh my god, this girl sits with tinfoil on her head. I do not sit with tinfoil on my head at home. I promise. I promise. I'm not. I haven't lost it. But I think they did that so that they could keep a finger on who's accomplishing what. Because if you look at wildly creative and successful people, they do not sleep by that work 9 to 5 and then sleep during the night. They stay up for longer periods. They sleep at different intervals, and it's never a set thing. And they're just way outside of the box thinkers. And also, I think that if you start living more by your own time, you will metaphorically see the hands explode off of the clock. Like, you will get done so much more. Now, I'm not telling you to not go to work and be like, oh, hey, no, it's not that time. But, like, stop worrying about what's normal, what's not normal. Like, don't go 52 days without sleep because you'd be dead. But, I mean, if you're one of those people that stays up till weird hours, don't feel weird about it, because guess what? I do too. It's alright. But the other thing I was thinking about was that we are coexisting with our past, present, and future selves all at the same time. We all travel at a distance from each other as we navigate this labyrinth of circumstances called life. And once in a while they cross, and that's when you have deja vu. And people with premonitions, they are just sensitive and open to the frequency that the dimensions cross. And that's why they can see things that haven't happened yet. That's why things look familiar when you've never seen them. I just really think that we're usually like this. And sometimes this one goes a little bit over here and veers into this. And we're like, oh man, this is deja vu. Yeah, it's because it is deja vu. You have seen it before. Also, I'm really big into dreams and just kind of like symbolism and stuff like that through things that happen throughout the day. Like, I personally find a lot of feathers. I have a whole collection of them, and I like to look up different meanings of what different colored feathers look like and what they mean and things like that, or where I find them and what I'm thinking about when I find them. I just think that that's kind of cool because it usually is connected. Dreams are nuts because I've had dreams, or I've just written poems that have been like just something I made up in the poem, like a scenery, not a feeling, but like a scenery, and then turned around and the next day on TV there was, on the baking championship, it was, well, let's rewind. I wrote a poem about what it's like to be in my mind, and then part of the poem's scenery was you walk into fall and it's all these pretty leaves and blah blah blah, and then you go a little bit further and it turns into just this winter wonderland. Everything is coated in ice. Fast forward like 4 days, turn on the TV, which I don't normally watch any adult TV because my kids just watch what they want, but put it on the baking championship. The background is split screen, fall and winter, just like I described it in my poem. Weird. Another one was I wrote a poem about a wolf and how like the dark side of you fights with the light side. And then I was watching a show and they legitimately talked about the good and the bad wolf inside you, and it had nothing to do, it was a prison show. Like Wentworth. I don't know if anybody's out there seen that, but shout out to Wentworth. It is definitely not a kid's show, not kid appropriate at all, but it is a damn good show. But it was a Wentworth episode and they were talking about that and I'm like, what is this? So like I just think stuff like that is super interesting. And I'm gonna kind of dive more into that with you guys, I think, while we're kind of in limbo with the poem book, waiting on the Library of Congress. I am working on my other stuff also, but I think I'm gonna kind of do some more stuff like that. If anybody has a wild experience that they want to share down in the comments below, I'd love to hear that. Maybe like symbolism or just deja vu or anything that you've had happen to you. Also, if you want to see any certain type of thing in a video, like, I don't know, I was a little bit funny in the one, just kind of want to see what you guys are wanting to watch, and or if you have questions or anything, I can answer those. The other thing I think I'm going to do is maybe make a short scan of the room so you can kind of see the decorations more than just right here. But yeah, I just kind of want to see where you guys want this channel to go to, and I don't want you to be bored when you click in. So if you have any wild experiences or anything that you would want to see, comment below and I will respond and maybe even make a video about it. But yeah, time doesn't exist, so accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. Till next time, guys.